bookworms, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney, and today's video is the first installment of my revamped Spin the Bottle TBR game. Okay, so sometime last year, I think it was for my August TBR of 2020, I came up with this Spin the Bottle TBR game, and I had full intentions of doing it every single month for the foreseeable future, but 2020 sucked and I just didn't follow through with it. But I really still love the idea, so I wanted to kind of revamp it and bring it back in 2021, starting strong. And it is no longer a empty Hendrick's gin bottle on my carpet with some random pieces of paper around it. We have created a full-on new board, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm just gonna kind of go around, introduce you to the board as a whole, and then we're gonna play for January of 2021. Here we have the Worm book board. Worm book board? No, Worm wheel. Worm wheel. Brilliant. Did you hear my jaw crack? I did. I was so appalled. Okay, so this is now nicknamed the Worm Wheel. So we have the Worm Wheel here, ready? So there are 16 spaces in total. We're gonna start with just the colored spaces. So I think there's 8 different colors on the board here. And those colored spaces are where my prompts are gonna be. So these are all relatively positive prompts, more so things like continue a series, mood read, 5-star prediction, a book from a failed TBR, so not all positive. I have like pet pick, Juno or Avi pick, you know, things like prompt shuffle. So if I land on prompt shuffle, I have to take off all of the prompts that are on these colored spaces and replace them with new ones. So just things like that. And basically I shuffle these prompts up and they will be sitting at the edge of the wheel here, so that if the bottle lands on a colored wheel, I will then take this prompt and show it to you, and I will be using this prompt for that month for a book. Next, we have this space right here, which is kind of a green arrow in a circle type thing. It means spin again. So it's just like, that's it. That's it. That's self-explanatory. You just spin the bottle again. The next one, we have this space right here, the one with the hand, the sun, and the moon, and some stars. And like I said before, this board has a lot of different elements to it. So some of these spaces will kind of push me into another little challenge or another event or adventure per se, in order to find out what book I will be reading for that spin. So this is one of those spaces. This is a tarot space. So basically, I will be using tarot cards. I have the major arcana here, and I went through and picked a specific prompt for each of the cards of the major arcana. And I'll just be like shuffling it up and then picking a card out of it, kind of like a tarot card reading, you know? And then moving around to this question mark space. This space could mean 2 different things, and it really depends on like where I'm at in my life in terms of reading. It'll either mean if I land on this space and I have a secret TBR going, that I am able to pick a book for that secret TBR to be on the next month's TBR. Now, say I don't have a secret TBR going for a secret vlog or video or whatever. If that is the case, then for this space, I will be picking a secret book that I won't be telling you what it is, and I will be doing a secret vlog for that secret book that will come out later in that month. And then moving around to this cute little smiley face guy. This is basically just a mood read because I wanted to be kind to myself, because self-care, am I right? So then the next one is a bottle that has a +1 on it. And this means that I just have to add another spin onto the end of the amount of spins that I had already predetermined to do for that month. So if I already told myself that I was going to do 5 spins for this coming month, and then I land on the +1 bottle, that means I then have to do 6 spins that month and potentially have to read 6 books. Moving on to the next one is this little telephone one, and this just means like phone a friend. So I will have someone on standby, and I will either FaceTime them or message them, and they will choose a book for me to read for the month. If by whatever chance that no one is available to answer a call or something at the time that I'm doing my video, then I will just use this as like a poll pick, so that'll go on Twitter, and my followers will choose what I read in that case. Then the next spot is a double-crossed sword, and this is my challenge space. So basically, this space is potentially going to be a lot of fun. There are 2 conditions of this space, so if Caleb is available, then I will have him on standby, and we will be doing basically like either drinking games, repurposed, or minute to win it style games against each other. And In that case, whoever wins will be picking the other person's book for the month. Whether it be off of my shelf or his shelf is to be determined, basically. Now, if Caleb is not available to do a challenge with me, then I will be doing challenges by myself. And some of them could be like the repurposed drinking games again, like quarters, or a really funny one that Caleb came up with was how many times can you pet Juno? And because our cat Juno is very hot and cold, she doesn't really like to be touched all the time. So it really is a challenge to guess how many times I'm going to be able to pet my cat before she attacks my hand. And just things like that. I'm gonna keep the other ones a surprise. And then the final spot is this cute little spooky spot, which is my nightmare space. So for this one, I have created specific black card prompts, which are supposed to be like negative or scary prompts that you don't really want. I took to Twitter and got a bunch of really good recommendations from you guys, so thank you if you did respond to that. I really do appreciate it. These prompts, for example, one is read a book longer than the longest book you've ever read, a classic, read an intimidating book, lowest rated on Goodreads, a book your friend or someone you trust hated or DNF'd, a trope that you hate, like just things like that, things that like I really don't want to read, but that's the fun of it, so we're gonna put it on here anyway. And Caleb came up with a really good idea. So if I do land on the nightmare space and I pull a nightmare prompt that I really don't want to do that month, for whatever reason, we will have Caleb make me a really nasty concoction that I have to drink entirely in order to get out of that nightmare prompt. And Caleb is a creative guy, so you know that whatever he creates will be nasty, and I would have to drink it. So I mean, if he's not available, then I might just have to eat the nightmare prompt and just do it. But yeah, so now that you know about the board, you're kind of acquainted with it. Acquainted with it. We're gonna play it. So this will be my spins for my January TBR of 2021. And my plan is to do 5 spins in total as long as I don't hit the +1 bottle. Oh, and another rule that I have, which I've taken inspiration from Maddie's TBR game, the Her Dart Attack, which is absolutely fantastic and that you should watch it. But if I land on any space 3 times, that means I have to add another spin onto the end of the video. So I have a spread in my new bullet journal for 2021 that I will be keeping track of where the bottle lands for each spin. And then every 3rd one, I will have to add another spin. And if you guys have any suggestions for little rules or other things that I could do to get out of like a nightmare prompt, or fun challenges that I could do by myself or with Caleb, things like that, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. And okay, so let's just get this set up and then play the game. The first spin that I do is to add another spin at the end. So I guess we're doing 6 spins instead of just 5. So the second spin I got was a mood read pick. So for this prompt, I'm going to be picking The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This I have been dying to get to since it came out, but life has been hectic and I just haven't been able to get around to it. So I am going to be picking this for my first prompt. And in this story, we follow a woman who has made a deal with the devil in which she will live forever, but everyone that she ever meets will never remember her. Until one day, one man does remember her. And to be completely honest, that's really all I know about it. I just know that I do really love V.E. Schwab's writing, and a lot of people have absolutely been loving this book. I hear it's a little bit slow in the beginning, but it picks up, and a lot of people have cried at this book, and I personally like a slow burn, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be really fantastic. All right, let's go for spin number 3, book number 2. Okay, so spin number 3 got me read a book that has LGBTQ plus rep in it. And for this one, I'm gonna be going with Call Me By Your Name by Andre Ackerman. And I have not heard like pretty much anyone talk about this other than Noelle. And I feel like I can trust Noelle with my whole life. So I put it on my wish list and Melissa gifted it to me for my birthday, I believe. So thank you again. and I am going to be picking this one for this prompt. In this story, we have a romance that blossoms between an adolescent boy and a summer guest at his parents' cliffside mansion in the Italian Riviera. Each of them are unprepared for the consequences of their attraction, and recklessly, the two verge toward the one thing both fear they will never truly find again: total intimacy. And from what I hear from Noelle, she has cried every single time that she reads this book. It has absolutely destroyed her, so I'm hoping it does the same for me. I'm really looking forward to it. And I like that it's a short book. It's only 248 pages, so that's also quite appealing as well. Okay, so this one, I landed on the secret space. And since I have the ability to keep this book a secret from you guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping this book a secret because it is going toward a secret vlog TBR, not TBR, video. A secret TBR vlog, oh my god. A secret vlog video that I'm working on. Yeah, that's it. I'm not telling you what it is. You're just gonna have to stick around and find out. But in the meantime, let's spin again. Okay, I was really hoping that I would get a challenge space on this video since it's the first one, and that's the space that I'm like really most excited for, and I got it. So Caleb is on standby, sitting right over there on the couch, and we will be doing a challenge. I don't know which one it will be yet. I'm gonna cue in the clip right here of us doing the challenge and me picking a book for that, or losing and he's picking a book for me. Oh god, we'll see. You're very cute. Okay, hi, so it is the next day and we have decided what the challenge is going to be for this video. So some quick ground rules for this challenge is if I win, I will get to choose whatever book I want, basically a mood read for this spin. Now, if I lose, I will be choosing either one or two backlist books or books that I should read or want to read, but I'm less excited for due to the time that has elapsed since I bought the book or whatever the reason. So this time I am fighting to win, to be able to pick the Assassin's Blade for my book for this spin, because I'm an idiot and I forgot about my own read-along when looking for books to choose from for my prompts from yesterday. So I am fighting to pick the Assassin's Blade because in January we are starting our read-along for the Throne of Glass series. It's me, Molly, Steph, and Jody. And I don't know, I just forgot about it, and I'm trying to win so that I can put this on my legit TBR so that I could read 6 books instead of 7 books. Now, if I don't win, I have 2 books here that I will have Caleb pick from. He doesn't know anything about either of these books, so he would just be, I think that's my beer, thank you. He doesn't know anything about these 2 books, so he would just be picking at random. But the first option is Wilder Girls by Rory Power or Sadie by Courtney Summers. Now, I do want to read both of these books, but the excitement to read them has kind of died away since I bought them because I just kept getting new books and I kept getting excited for those new books. But yeah, so the name of this challenge game is called What's in the Box?
Saw you with the box. What was in the box? What's in the box?
And basically, I will have my hat folded down so I'm blindfolded, and Caleb has created a prop to play this game in it. Going to get it right now with Avi, who's very excited. And I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, I will be blindfolded and I will have my hands in this box right here, and and he'll lift this up and he'll put an object inside the box, right? And I can only figure out what's in the box by feel right here. And then I mean, that's it. Let's go. I'm so anxious.
You ready?
No. My hands are so sweaty.
You ready for your first item?
I guess. Show it to the camera.
I will show it to the camera. Make sure you're not cheating.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Okay. You ready?
No.
Let me close up the box.
Are you being nice? Are you being kind?
I think they'll be hard.
No. Is it in there?
It's in there.
Is it not? It's not alive, right?
Just be careful.
What do you mean?
Just be careful, okay?
Caleb.
Just be.
No.
Be gentle.
No. Caleb.
Treat it as an object
Caleb,
you're exploring
no.
for the first time.
No, I don't think you understand the feelings that my body's going through. It's fight or flight right now. And my body's fighting. Is it gonna hurt me?
Not if you're smart.
Oh my god. What does that fucking mean? I don't like this. I don't want to play this game anymore.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Ew, what is it? It's fuzzy. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not gonna hurt me if I'm smart? Oh, what is it? I'm crying. Oh, this is an eraser.
Oh man, I thought that'd be harder.
Oh my god.
All right, that's 1 for 1.
Oh my god. I'm literally crying.
She got it. Chalk eraser.
How many are we doing?
3. Best 2 out of 3. Well, I guess if you get the second one, then you don't have to do the third one. Kind of close your ears. Just a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, just close them.
What do you mean?
Just close them up as best as you can, okay?
Are you putting it in a baggie? That's against the rules.
No.
Yes, it is against the rules.
No, I'm saying it's not in a baggie.
Then what are you doing? Stop.
Keep your ears closed.
I can't. What the fuck? Are you done? I don't like that. What do you mean close my ears?
All right, time for round 2 of What's in the Box.
What's in the box?
I hate this game. I didn't think it would be this, like, anxiety provoking. Nothing sharp, right?
Nothing sharp.
Okay. As long as it's not sharp. Ah! Ew! Why is it wet? No! Oh, I don't like that. Ew. Ew, what is that? It feels like cat puke. It doesn't smell like puke. It feels like cat puke. Oh, wait. Ew. Ew! Ew! Ew, what the fuck is this? I mean, it's something from outside, right? Is it like dirt? Is it snow? Is there snow outside? There's not snow outside. Ew, why? It's like soil. Why it's cold. It has to be from outside. Ew, I'm not enjoying how this feels right now. How many guesses do I get? I get to guess until I give up.
Yeah, I guess you get to guess until you give up.
Right? Is it dirt? Like
dirt?
mulch from outside?
Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding.
gross.
It's dirt.
Ew, give me...
Look at your hands.
I can't.
You got 2 out of 3.
Ew! I don't know how long it's gonna take me to recover. Seriously, I was terrified. Okay, so I won, so I mean, that's cool. My heart, man. I don't feel okay. Avi, your nails are so loud. Well, I won, so I get to officially put Assassin's Blade on my TBR like it should have been in the first place. So that's really cool. Okay, Avi. Okay, so again, Assassin's Blade is for the Throne of Glass read-along that I'm doing. I will put the link to our Twitter handle down in the description so that you can stay on top of our live shows and everything like that. We are starting again in January reading Assassin's Blade, and I will also have my announcement video for this readathon announcement in the description so that you can watch that and learn exactly what's happening with it. But yes, so Assassin's Blade is officially on my TBR, but at what cost? But okay, so I'm gonna throw it back to past Sydney and she's gonna finish off the spins. Oh God. Okay, 6 was a respin, so we're just gonna respin. Okay, so just as much as I was hoping to get a challenge prompt, I knew that my luck couldn't run too far, so here we landed on a nightmare prompt. but it was actually not that bad to me this time, so I just got read an intimidating book. So for this nightmare prompt, I'm going to be picking one of the books that I talked about in my 5-star predictions video. So this is kind of weird because normally all the books in a 5-star predictions video like wouldn't be intimidating because you think they're gonna be really good, right? Well, if you watched that video, you would remember that one of them, I didn't actually read the full synopsis when I bought the book, and then I read the synopsis for the video and realized that it has a setting that I'm never really attracted to, so I'm kind of intimidated by it now because I had said that it's gonna be 5 stars, but now what if it's not? I could be wrong. So for this one that I am now slightly intimidated by, that I am picking for this prompt, is Ruthie Fear by Maxim Loskutov. So this is the book that in which we follow Ruthie, and basically she sees an apparition, a strange headless creature near a canyon creek. Its presence haunts her throughout her youth. She feels a deep connection with the natural world, but struggles to find her place in a society that's predominantly shaped by men. And it says that land development, gun violence, and her father's vendettas threaten her mountain home. As she comes of age, her small community begins to fracture in the face of class tension and encroaching natural disaster, and the creature she saw long ago reappears as a portent of the valley's final reckoning. So reflecting on this book, it sounds like it has a really weird mix of things. It has a paranormal aspect with that creature, that headless creature that she saw. It has some hard-hitting topics like environmental, land development, gun violence, mass shootings, and then it also says that it's set in a Western. So that's the part that really makes me uneasy because I've never been attracted to stories that have a Western setting. I don't know why, but that's just not something that I gravitate towards. And I'm just intimidated by this book because I just get such mixed signals because this cover is absolutely stunning, but how is a book in this amount of time gonna cover all of those hard-hitting topics, a paranormal spin, and set in a Western? I don't know how it's gonna go for me. So I'm intimidated, but I am also excited. So it's a weird thing going on. Okay, so the final spin I got was Read a Fave's Fave. So basically, for this one, I am going to be reading A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. Now, you could really roll the dice on whose favorite book this is, because this is so many people's favorite book in this series. I mean, I could shout out some people. I know, Mel loved it. I know Jaleesa loved it. I know Molly loved it. Pretty much everyone in my close circle has loved this book, so it's someone's favorite, and I know it is. So we're just gonna use it because also I am going to be a guest on the live show for the Thorns and Roses Along hosted by Molly and Mel. So I need to read it this month because otherwise I can't participate in the live show, which that happened last month. I was supposed to be on the ACOTAR live show, but I still haven't finished it. So this book is also haunting me, and just Molly's bookmark. Shout out Molly. But yeah, this book I also need to finish. But for this prompt that I picked, I'm going to be picking ACOMAF. Okay, this was so much fun because some of these books that I picked for this month, I don't think that I would have chosen this early in the year to read these books, so I'm really excited. I think that this game will continue to be a pain in my ass, but also a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to continuing this. Let me know down in the comments how you liked this game, if you have any suggestions, and if you made it this far, leave a bottle emoji. Is there a bottle emoji? Is there a bottle emoji? There's gotta be. There's a champagne bottle, popping bottles. We're gonna do that. All right, leave the champagne bottle emoji if you've made it this far. And yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. Can't wait to see you guys in my later vlogs and videos this coming month. Don't forget to subscribe down below, like the video. I always appreciate all your support. And as always, be kind to one another and happy reading.